Ramesses II was not just a king of Egypt. He was a god among men, a pharaoh who ruled for an incredible 66 years. His reign, from around 1279 to 1213 BC, was a golden age for the new kingdom. He was a great warrior, a master builder, and a man who lived to be over 90 years old. He left his mark across all of Egypt, from the temples of Abu Simbel to the grand halls of Karnak. His name was Ramesses the Great, and he wanted everyone to remember his power and his glory forever. His legacy is etched in stone, a testament to a ruler who shaped the very landscape of ancient history. To ensure his memory would never fade, Ramesses II commissioned countless statues of himself. These were not small portraits. They were colossal figures designed to inspire awe and reverence in all who saw them. They stood guard at temple entrances and lined processional ways, each one a powerful symbol of his divine authority and his connection to the gods. He understood the power of art and architecture as tools of propaganda. By placing these monumental images throughout his kingdom, he was communicating his strength and stability to his people and to any foreign visitors who dared to enter his lands. He was, in every sense, larger than life. These statues were more than just stone. They were physical manifestations of the pharaoh's presence. For the ancient Egyptians, an image held the essence of the person it represented. To stand before a statue of Ramesses II was to stand in the presence of the king himself. This is why he built on such a massive scale. He wanted his presence to be felt in every corner of his empire, even long after his physical body had been laid to rest in the Valley of the Kings. His statues were his immortal doubles, ensuring his spirit would watch over Egypt for eternity, a constant reminder of his magnificent reign. The site of El Ashmunain, known in ancient times as Khemnu, was an important religious center. It was the city of the god Thoth, the deity of wisdom and writing. Ramesses II, like many pharaohs before and after him, added to the temples here. It was a place where the divine and the mortal worlds met. Placing a colossal statue of himself in this sacred city was a strategic move. It linked his own royal power directly to the ancient and revered cult of Thoth. It was a declaration that he was not just a king, but a ruler blessed with divine wisdom, a protector of the sacred traditions of the land. In the year 1930, a team of German archaeologists was excavating the ancient ruins of Khemnu. Led by the archaeologist Gunther Roeder, they were digging through layers of history, searching for clues about this important provincial capital. Suddenly, their shovels hit something massive and unyielding. As they carefully cleared away the earth and sand, a monumental form began to emerge. It was the lower section of a colossal limestone statue. From the waist down, the figure of a pharaoh was revealed, seated on a throne. The hieroglyphs carved into the stone identified the king immediately. It was Ramesses II, the Great. The discovery was magnificent, but it was also incomplete. The team had only found the legs and the base of the throne. The entire upper body, the chest, the arms, the powerful face of the pharaoh, was missing. Where had it gone? Had it been destroyed centuries ago? Was it looted by stone robbers in antiquity? Or was it still buried somewhere nearby, waiting to be found? For years, the lower half of Ramesses II sat alone at the archaeological site, a silent and imposing mystery. It was a powerful reminder of a once great whole, but it posed a question that would go unanswered for nearly a century. This lone piece of the Colossus became a landmark at El Ashmunain. Visitors and archaeologists would marvel at its size and the quality of the carving, but they always felt the absence of its other half. The statue was a puzzle with a huge piece missing. For 96 long years, the seated legs of Ramesses II waited patiently under the Egyptian sun. Generations of archaeologists worked at the site, always hoping they might be the ones to solve the riddle. The search continued, but the sands of time kept their secret well hidden, and the mystery of the missing torso deepened with each passing decade. The location of the site presented many challenges. El Ashmunain is situated near the Nile River, and the groundwater levels have always been a concern for preservation. The construction of the Aswan Low Dam in the early 20th century, and later the High Dam, changed the hydrology of the entire region. This raised the water table, making the ground soggier and more dangerous for buried antiquities. There was a real fear that even if the upper half of the statue survived, it might be severely damaged by the constant moisture. This made the long wait even more frustrating for those who dreamed of seeing the statue made whole again. In early 2024, the long wait finally came to an end. A joint archaeological mission, composed of Egyptian experts and an American team from the University of Colorado Boulder, was working at El Ashmunin. As they excavated a new area, they uncovered something extraordinary. Buried face down in the soil was the missing piece of the puzzle, the upper half of the Ramesses II statue. The moment of discovery was electrifying. After 96 years, the face of the pharaoh had been found. The team, co-led by Dr. Bassem Gahad and Professor Ivona Trunka Amrine, had solved one of Egyptology's longest-running mysteries. The limestone bust was enormous, measuring about 12.5 feet in height. When combined with the lower section, the complete statue would have stood over 23 feet tall. The uncovered piece depicted Ramesses II in all his royal glory. He was shown wearing the double crown of Upper and Lower Egypt, signifying his rule over the unified kingdom. On his forehead was a headdress adorned with the royal cobra, or uraeus, a symbol of divine authority and protection. The face was masterfully carved, capturing the serene and powerful expression that is so characteristic of royal portraiture from his reign. What made this discovery even more incredible was the statue's remarkable condition. Despite being buried for centuries in damp soil, the surface of the limestone was exceptionally well preserved. But the most exciting part was the discovery of colors. Faint but clear traces of blue and yellow pigments were still visible on the statue's surface. Finding original paint on a statue of this age is extremely rare. These pigments would have made the Colossus look vibrant and lifelike when it was first created over 3,000 years ago. The colors brought the pharaoh back to life in a way that plain stone never could. The presence of these pigments opens up a new window into the past. Scientists will now carefully analyze these traces of color. They can determine the exact materials the ancient Egyptians used to create their blue and yellow paints. Were they made from local minerals or imported ingredients? This analysis will not only help us understand the statue's original dazzling appearance, but also provide valuable information about the trade networks and artistic techniques of the 19th dynasty. It is a scientific treasure trove that will add a new chapter to our understanding of ancient Egyptian art and technology. With the discovery of the upper half, the next logical step was immediately clear to everyone involved. The two pieces of Ramesses II belonged together. Dr. Bassem Gahad, the Egyptian co-leader of the excavation, quickly prepared and submitted a formal proposal to the authorities. The plan is simple but profound: to clean and prepare both the newly found upper section and the lower half that has been waiting since 1930. Then, with great care and precision, the teams will reunite the two massive limestone blocks. The goal is to restore the Colossus to its original seated form, allowing it to stand complete for the first time in many centuries. The project is expected to receive swift approval. The reunification of ancient artifacts is a major priority for Egypt's Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities. Bringing the two halves of Ramesses II together is not just an act of restoration, it is an act of cultural reclamation. It will create a spectacular new centerpiece for the El Ashmunin archaeological site, drawing tourists and scholars from around the world. Seeing the complete 23-foot-tall pharaoh seated on his throne will be a breathtaking experience, allowing visitors to appreciate the statue's intended scale and majesty in a way that has been impossible for generations. This statue is more than just a beautiful object. It is a vital piece of history. The complete Colossus will provide invaluable insights for researchers. They can study the artistic style, the proportions, and the techniques used to create such a massive sculpture. The inscriptions on the throne and the back pillar can be read in their full context. The reunification will allow us to see the artwork as the ancient Egyptians saw it, as a single, unified, and powerful statement of royal ideology. It connects us directly to the artisans who carved it and the people who worshipped before it more than 3 millennia ago. Ultimately, the story of this statue is a story of patience and discovery. For nearly a century, a great king sat incomplete, a silent testament to a fragmented past. Now, thanks to the dedicated work of Egyptian and American archaeologists, Ramesses the Great will be made whole again. This restoration is a powerful symbol of how modern science and international collaboration can bring history back to life. Soon, visitors will be able to stand before the reassembled Colossus of Hermopolis and look upon the complete face of one of history's greatest pharaohs, His legacy finally pieced back together after a 96-year wait.